week 11, week 12 Boston Marathon training recap review video. I have various clips and thoughts along the way in this 2-week block, so let's get into it. In week 11, I was finally able to begin getting into the pool for recovery. However, I was stuck at 60 miles per week for the third straight week. My body felt like it was starting to show signs of breaking down. So I took a rest week here of sorts with only 5 days of running instead of 6, while keeping the miles the same.
Back out on the Capitol Trail today. Got 2 hours and 15-minute long run with 2 times 6 miles peppered in with 5 minutes jog in between each. It's very windy today. Temperature is somewhat warm, so it should be good weather.
So in week 11, I wasn't able to get any video of my thoughts afterwards, but the wind was too strong. But I did denote that in that 2 times 6 miles, I averaged 6:09 average pace, while going out just under 6 minutes with all the downhills and coming back a little bit off pace of 6:06 at about 6:15, 6:20, but all in all, a successful long run and workout. Still estimating my marathon pace at around that time, 6:09, 6:10 average, and we'll see what we can do from there.
All right, started week 12 of 16, long run on Sunday, into nothing yesterday, a little bit of foot pain, discomfort, so I wanted to fully rest that up, make sure we're good to go for the 3 workout week in week 12. So today we have track/speed workout, 2 times 2K into 1K with 2 minutes rest in between, and then 5 times 400. Another speed session today, 2K at about 550 pace with 2 minutes rest into 1K at 530 pace. Again, repeating that 2 times, then a short break, then 5 times 400 at about 510 pace. Just finished the workout, and that is why we run. Ooh, man, that felt amazing. 5 times 400 were supposed to be around 77 seconds, 78 seconds. I was 75, 76 for pretty much all of them. Again, felt smooth and comfortable. I guess it's amazing what, a day off can do for rest and recovery. I had no foot issues. Legs felt strong, quick. Turnover was good, nice and comfortable. Heart rate was more than comfortable. Again, just a really, really stellar workout. Good confidence booster with about 3 or 4 weeks to go of solid training before the taper. All right. One more thing, I think that does put into question the possibility of trying to squeeze a track 5K in. I don't know, I think that felt really quick and comfortable, hitting 75, 76s and those 400s. I know it was only 5 of them, but that's well under sub 16 pace. So that's still a goal of mine. If there's a way to squeeze it in over these next couple of weeks, I'll take a look and see. But more on that later.
With a long run on Friday, which included 8 miles at marathon pace in my trainers. And I was descending pace every 2 miles and successfully went from about 6:09 pace down to sub 6-minute pace. I also had multiple sub 7-minute average pace recovery runs.
Coming up on the end of week 12, going for another long run workout today. 2 weeks left after today before we start the taper with 5 workouts. This will probably be my longest run distance-wise and maybe time-wise of the block. And then we'll start gradually cutting the long runs back after today. So today will be a similar workout to what we did a few weeks ago, adding an extra rep. It'll be 4 sets of 20 minutes at marathon pace, right into 10 minutes at 10 to 20 seconds slower than marathon pace.
Post-workout thoughts from this workout. After the first round, I kept feeling like I was fighting my energy levels or maybe even low on fueling. I wasn't able to muster through it and put together a pretty solid workout. I used the same course loop as when I did the 3 interval sets, and even increased my VO2 max again by another point after this workout. This is the 4th time in over 2 months, so it's really continuing to show increased fitness, and still plenty of time to absorb that before the marathon in about 4 weeks. Furthermore, when comparing my 2 times for doing this workout, both the 3 interval round and the 4 interval round in this block of marathon training to the Lake Erie Marathon block of training, last summer. I'm about 35 seconds average pace faster. So I should be around a 240 marathon goal pace. Lastly, I also hit 70 miles for the week for the first time ever. So that's a nice milestone. My previous high was 65 miles a week when I was training for the Ultra back in 2023.